For centuries, Judas Iscariot has been the ultimate symbol of betrayal, the disciple who handed Jesus over for 30 pieces of silver. The New Testament Gospels cemented his reputation as history's greatest traitor, his kiss marking the beginning of Jesus' crucifixion. But early Christianity was far from unified. Dozens of groups, each with their own beliefs and gospels, vied to define Jesus' message. Many of these alternative texts were later banned as heresy and lost to history, except for rumors of one, a gospel told from Judas's perspective. Early church leaders like Irenaeus condemned this Gospel of Judas, calling it heretical for daring to portray Judas as a hero. For nearly 2 millennia, the text was presumed lost, its existence a tantalizing mystery. The idea of a lost gospel challenges us. Who decides which stories survive? What truths were silenced? The Gospel of Judas isn't just about one man, it's about the messy, contested birth of a world religion. The rediscovery of the Gospel of Judas began in the Egyptian desert in the 1970s, when villagers unearthed a mysterious codex. Unaware of its value, they sold it into the black market, where it languished for decades, mistreated, fragmented, nearly destroyed. The manuscript's journey spanned continents, hidden in vaults and passed between collectors, its true identity unknown. Only in the early 2000s did a Swiss foundation acquire it and assemble a team of experts to painstakingly restore the fragile papyrus. After years of work, the team announced in 2006, the Gospel of Judas had been found and translated. Radiocarbon dating confirmed its ancient origins, matching descriptions from early church critics. After 17 centuries, the lost voice of Judas was ready to be heard. The Gospel of Judas offers a radical retelling of the familiar story. Unlike the biblical Gospels, it's not a narrative but a series of secret dialogues between Jesus and Judas. Here, Judas isn't a villain. He's the only disciple who truly understands Jesus' divine mission. The text is rooted in Gnosticism, a movement that saw the material world as flawed and salvation as escape through secret knowledge or gnosis. In this view, Jesus' purpose isn't to die for humanity's sins, but to reveal hidden truths that free the spirit from the body. The other disciples are depicted as misguided, worshiping the wrong God and missing Jesus' real message. Judas alone receives the secret teachings, grasping the cosmic mysteries that elude the others. Far from betraying Jesus, Judas becomes the instrument of his liberation, helping Jesus shed his mortal body. This gospel inverts the traditional story, casting Judas as the enlightened facilitator of Jesus' true purpose. It's a vision that upends centuries of Christian tradition. In the Gospel of Judas, Jesus singles out Judas as his closest confidant, entrusting him with a secret mission. The infamous betrayal is reimagined, not as treachery, but as obedience to Jesus' request to free him from his physical body. Judas's act is portrayed as a sacred duty, a necessary step for Jesus' spirit to return to the divine realm. Jesus warns Judas he'll be cursed by future generations, but promises him spiritual authority. The Gospel omits the detail of 30 pieces of silver, focusing instead on the spiritual bond between teacher and student. Judas's action, reviled for centuries, is reframed as the ultimate act of faith and friendship. The Last Supper becomes a final lesson, not a prelude to betrayal. In this telling, Judas is the key to salvation, not its destroyer. The story challenges everything we thought we knew about loyalty, sacrifice, and redemption. The 2006 publication of the Gospel of Judas electrified scholars and the public alike. For academics, it was a rare glimpse into the diversity of early Christianity and the world of Gnostic thought. Many Christian leaders dismissed it as a late heretical text, historically interesting but not authoritative. Yet the idea of Judas as a hero sparked global debate, forcing a re-examination of long-held beliefs. The Gospel fueled fascination with lost texts and the process by which the Bible was formed. Scholars debated its meaning. Was it a Gnostic attack on the Orthodox Church, or a complex spiritual allegory? The real question wasn't whether it was true, but what it revealed about the vibrant, contested origins of Christianity. The Gospel of Judas became a catalyst for rethinking history's most infamous traitor. Today, the Gospel of Judas stands as a testament to the diversity of early Christian thought. Its value isn't in overturning Christian doctrine, but in revealing the many voices and rivalries that shaped the faith. The text reminds us that history is written by the victors. while other perspectives, like Judas's, were nearly erased. The incomplete manuscript leaves many mysteries, including the identity of its authors and the full scope of its teachings. Yet its rediscovery challenges us to question assumptions and explore the complexity of the past. The story of Judas, once black and white, is now richer and more enigmatic. The Gospel of Judas invites us to reconsider how stories are chosen, remembered, or forgotten. In the end, it's a powerful reminder. History is never as simple as it seems. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, share, and comment Amen if you are a son of Jesus.